beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart?
Can't believe I paid money for this.
And we're back with another episode of the Ridge Golf Podcast, brought to you by Partabs, partabs.com. Speaking of that, Alex has made himself the new, not brand ambassador, but the...
Well, hold on, let me come up with here again. I'll look at what I called myself quick. Hold on. Go ahead, Blake, keep explaining.
Okay, but anyway, he's trying to reach out to golf courses now, explaining what the product is and trying to get the word out. So we're going to try to really start pushing this hard this spring. So
yeah, I had to use one of Brady's favorite apps or websites, whatever. Chat GDP, PBGG,
PBS, I think.
TNT. Yeah, to kind of help me with making an email. I don't make very many professional emails.
So you don't need to anymore. Just have ChatGPT do it all.
Oh, I tell you, it was great. It did a good. Like I was like when I typed it in, like what I wanted, and then the response. There was two different ones. I didn't send you guys the other one, but I was like, holy crap! Like how this is kind of scary. How good this crap is at doing this. Like I don't know. It was just kind of weird.
Yeah, but it's pretty good.
Okay, here, I got it. I'm pulling up the email right now. I called myself the product advertising specialist.
You did not. Did you change that? I hope you changed that.
I think that sounds good.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Is this the one? This is the one I sent to you. No, we went through 3 different versions of a name. So hold on. Let me see.
I mean, that still sounds professional.
Right? Like, yeah, he thinks it sounds bad. I don't think it sounds bad. Second in the chamber was business development coordinator.
I like that worse.
You like that worse?
Doesn't have as many words.
Blake told me to change it. His fault.
Oh yeah, I said business development manager, and you're like, nah, not a manager. So
I was like, yeah, I managed to make this email. Like that was about it.
ChatGPT did.
Tell you what, if you're slinging par tabs, you should make a business card that is a par tab, huh?
Well, essentially are. I mean, you scan the QR code.
You wouldn't have like your name and contact and email and all that jazz on the back, but
true.
When I do the website that has all that,
right? When I gave them out at the Eskimo Open, even the people that didn't win anything, I said you could keep it, scan the QR code that's on the front of it, and then it takes you to the website. And then any questions or anything like that, you just put it in the contact us page, and it goes straight to me.
I think a lot of people don't know how to use a QR code, though. I have found out.
Probably.
Yeah, like we use them at work for like our store sets for like planograms. And like I've had a couple of coworkers, not all of them, just like a couple older ones, and they're like, how do we do this? Like, how do we look this up or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, you just put up your camera. And I mean, I guess if you've never done it, it's like, yeah, how do you do these? But yeah, I think there's still a lot of people that don't know how to scan a QR code.
That's true.
Make it pretty easy. You just hold it up. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
It is, because you can use a QR code reader that's on your phone, or you can use your camera. But I did know somebody, this is like a year or two ago, he's like, yeah, I was in the house and my wife thought my pants were on fire and it was my cell phone. I forgot to shut off my flashlight app. I'm like, why do you have a flashlight app? Your phone has a built-in for you. He's like, I can't find it. And I go, home screen, scroll down, flashlight. He's like, oh, well, would you look at that?
Yeah, there's people that don't. There are mirror apps also. It's like, you can just turn your camera to point towards yourself. So there's a lot of dumb apps out there that you already have essentially on your phone.
But but anyway, the card has a QR code on it that you can scan, but also the website is listed on the par tab front. So and it has the directions on it as well. Which is
I started with our local golf course. I'm gonna see what they say, and then we're gonna start just branching out to different golf courses, see if they're interested.
They're gonna be like, hey, you tried selling us these last year. Did we?
Well, I did talk to him last year, and she told me to talk to the owner when he was in, but I didn't even know who I was looking for. So I was like, well, I'll just email Hickory Grove itself, because I'm sure it'll get to him one way or the other. So
yeah, so that's where we're at. But so this week, full swing. Is everybody caught up?
No.
I watched all, but That was like
Yeah.
3 weeks ago. I barely remember it now.
I know. I just freshened up, but I mean, we don't have to talk about like exactly what goes on the thing, like on the show, but just some of the things I noticed right off the bat. Like after that first episode, they did that 2-3 minute highlight reel of them playing, and my first thought was just like, I really got to work on my putting, because all it was was just like thinking long ones, and I'm like, oh god, I'm so shitty.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
not going to show you the bad ones.
Oh, they do.
They,
No,
Oh,
they
yeah,
do.
okay.
they-
All right.
they
I haven't
do.
seen it.
But
Well, it's your fault.
yeah, because this last episode I watched, or not, well, what the last episode was, one of them when they're talking about the English brothers, Fitzpatrick's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it showed them, and then a couple other people falling apart on their putts that were like 5-6 feet away, nothing, you know. But then another thing I noticed is that probably 90% of the players on that show have some pretty good looking ladies.
Yeah.
Why would they
Imagine
have?
that.
Why would they have not good looking ladies?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, they all seem like great guys, but that Fitzpatrick dude, he looks like he's a 12-year-old kid with braces. And
He does.
a smoking fiance.
That don't matter. Dude, life's about status. Women
It
will
is.
flaunt to guys that are in the limelight. Same other way around too.
But it kind of made me wonder. It's like, do these women, they just come up to him because they interview them too, and then there's part like, oh yeah, we just started talking, and then I'm like, really, did you, or did you not know he was worth like a couple $1 million and had a house on the ocean, and
Well, with that,
You
like
never
that,
have to work a day in your life, and
yeah.
isn't it Matt Fitzpatrick's fiance that's also a golfer? Like she's in college. She's a
yeah, the
college
younger
golfer.
brother
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
and
probably she's probably better than him. I would admit.
And
Maybe.
at their core, they're still men. So any woman that comes up to them, it's not going to be hard to get attention from the guy. I mean, come on. I lived for a girl to come up and talk to me. Never happened.
Still waiting for that day.
Still waiting for that. My wife barely talks to me.
I know Brady sent me that Brooks Koepka New Year's video. I know we talked about that before, but I'm just like, man, I should have practiced more golf, I think.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I thought the episode was interesting when they did like all the sports psychologist one. Like,
ooh, yeah.
I didn't realize how many professional golfers were using sports psychologists to like get them in the right mental state for their matches and whatnot. Like, I bet like 10 years ago that was a thing that was like unheard of, and now is probably basically mainstream. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty much getting them to stay positive in every situation, not internally explode. Like have,
Not
people-
breakdown, meltdown. Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
if you have one bad hit, though, aren't you out of that immediately?
Well, that's what they're trying to get
some
him back.
people,
Yeah,
but they're trying to train people that it can't do that. Like a couple of guys like Wyndham Clark wasn't really like, he was a pretty good golfer, but he didn't really do anything special. Like when he would have one of those bad shots or something, he would totally implode. But then he started seeing a sports psychologist, and like he talks to her like every day and doing that stuff, trying to pretty much change his line of thinking of when a bad shot happens, he stays more positive. And then that last year is when he won a couple times or whatever, and had some top finishes too. So
I do think golf is one of those games where you can like lose your mind immediately, but then also you can get right back into it with one good hole. Like it's so easy to go back and forth in golf. It's very easy, actually.
Yeah, I agree. It takes one like bad shot to just put you in a shit mood, or like one duff or one thing that's, you go sand trap to sand trap or whatever it is, and then like you're in a shit mood, but then it like one more shot where you cure it and you land it, stick it 2 feet from the green, and you go, I'm back in. Let's do this. Like, let's go.
Was that a subtle shout out to Blake's playing style?
Good than anybody. It's good than anybody.
always.
Well, that's the thing, is like, even, trying to keep your mind when you have a bad shot. But it's like, for me, when I'm in the golf cart and my phone's not on me, it's in the cubby or whatever, and I'm drinking a beer, and I am
That's on you.
literally thinking about nothing until I get up to hit my ball, and everything that's went bad in my life for the last 37 years goes through my head. I'm like, why can't I just clear my mind right now?
And then as soon as you take the shot, back to nothing again.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, like this. Okay, straight arm, bro, like that. Well, get full extension or come bring it right around, and then it just ends up as a nice duff.
Yeah, those
my
first
arm.
couple spring rounds are awful for the 6 months of TikTok swing advice you've been getting and YouTube videos and trying to remember 47,000 different tips, and they all contradict each other, and it's a
Right.
real pain in the butt.
Well, that's from watching full swing. None of those guys do. I mean, some of those guys do it, but not some of those guys. They don't go all the way back. They don't put their footing where you're supposed to. They bend their arm. Like you just got to hit the way you're supposed, the way you feel comfortable, and hit the ball saw.
Swing your
Well,
swing.
Swing your swing, man. That's right. Swing your swing and try to. I don't know how you clear your head. Beer,
Easy for me. It's it's not much in there to begin with.
trees. Just
Yeah.
thinking about trees.
How much I want to go hang out in the shade, so better hit my ball over there.
I do that too. I wait for. I think even if like Jordan and I are playing together and our balls are even close, I'll still just like if it's sunny out, I'll just walk over in the shade and hang out there for a little while. I don't like getting too sunburned.
Does it,
Yeah,
does it
yeah,
ever
no,
bother
I-
you guys like when you realize how much you weren't in the fairway all day? Like that you
Nah,
really
I'm
didn't
pretty used
play.
to
You didn't really play actual golf. You played woods golf and just luckily got back to the hole. Like I seldomly am I hitting the fairway on my drive.
Yeah, they might as well not even have a fairway. I don't ever use
Honestly,
it.
not. Yeah,
Just make all of it fairway.
yeah. Keep the grass all the same length. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah,
Or
boy, yeah. I was gonna say last time we went out, actually wasn't too bad, but there's a couple there that were not in play. I would say, but what can you do? But even though I saw a couple episodes where they were hitting it in the grass and the sand,
Oh yeah, they do it.
yeah, wherever that British Open was at, they were playing. It was the 17th hole, and it's literally the tee box, sand, 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 sand all around, and then you have the green, and then it's sand to the sides and to the back. And I mean, it's not your little local golf course bunker. It's like a 4 foot high bunker that you got to get out of.
that hole's almost like a island green, but surrounded by sand instead of water. Like
Yeah, getting that out is going to be. Well, I mean, it showed. God, I wish I could remember first names. The older brother took him like 4 tries to get out of it, and then when he finally did, he landed in a different bunker, and then whatever went like +3 or 4 on that hole. So
So you really kind of
related to that.
empathize with that guy.
no, I can get it out. I mean, I
You
don't
can
think
get
I've
out. You
ever,
just get to do a different one.
Yeah.
We know.
yeah, I don't think I've ever been stuck in the same one a couple times. Like I've definitely,
The courses we play don't usually have, 10-foot tall bunkers either.
Yeah.
I've
I've
been in that
seen-
situation before.
yeah, I seen that. That got ugly pretty fast.
I think at the most I've done like 3 shots out of a bunker, maybe. I've never done like a crazy amount.
Right. But yeah, that I thought this season was a lot better than last season. I mean, last season wasn't bad, but like it was just a little bit more dramatic, I would say, and just made it a little bit more interesting.
I liked how they had it at the end, the Ryder Cup. Like I know that I always knew when I'd watch it, it was they're just playing for like US and Europe, but they got really into like why they do it, and it's like the rivalry, and you could really tell in the way that they were filming that they really wanted to win. You
Right.
could tell that it was pissing them off, and it's pretty the last 2 episodes, like I thought it was about the same as the first season, but then the last 2 episodes when they really got into the Ryder Cup, I really liked that.
Yeah, when they were making the phone calls to all the players, telling them they were on a team or didn't make the team, like that was pretty cool that they had that type of coverage too. Where it was like, oh, they got this person in the moment when he found out he was on the team, and this person when he found out he didn't. Like,
Yeah,
it's totally making one dude's day and totally ruining another. Like,
how much they have to go into not just how well the guy is playing at that time, of whether he's going to fit in with the rest of the guys, because there's so many different personalities in
Right.
in golf, where if you get a couple guys that aren't a couple bros or something, don't want to go out, then you kind of lose your team chemistry. And I think that's how they get like the main reason why that Keegan Bradley didn't make it, and he picked probably Justin Thomas, who was playing like dog shit all year, but they still brought him with because he played really well in all the Ryder Cups before, and he's like gets along with everyone and is kind of like a glue guy or like a leader of.
Yeah, and you
of
don't want to
Team
go with
USA.
like, all rookies or all old hats. You want a nice little mix of both. Like, yeah, a lot more
Yeah.
goes into it than you might think. Like,
That would be hard if you're not vibing with the other your team or whatever. It'd be
Right.
like that would screw you up. So I guess that's where that sports psychologist or whatever comes into play. Like, but that'd be super hard to play. You'd be thinking about that all the time. Especially
especially in the Ryder Cup, because it's like they do a lot of team games or foursome games. Like they do
Yeah.
alternate shot or they do like a best ball type of thing. So like, yeah, you're gonna need to get along with the person you're playing with for sure.
I'd be like, you guys still like me, right? Even though I'm the worst one, like we're still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That
that's
I
why.
know.
That's why we keep you around.
Yeah, the feeling.
I thought it was pretty interesting too that point system, as in like 1 point equals every $1,000 you make until you get up to like the Masters, and then it's every $1,000 you make is 1.5 points, or yeah, 1.5 points. So you win some major. I mean, you win some tournaments, you're making a lot of points there and a lot of cash.
Not as much as in Live though.
No, and I don't
You
like
know,
how
to
they
win
touched
there,
on-
you just gotta show up.
Yeah, you just gotta show up. I know I like the Live part too, where they're asking the players like, "Do you think you should get some money for staying on the Masters or for staying on the PGA?" And my personal opinion is like, nah. The guys that took the risk and knew that they were going to be out for sure, like, yeah, let them keep the money. Let them,
Yeah, but that's for the Masters. That makes it even better with those guys. When it was last year, when they were coming, like when Brooks Koepka was coming back from Live and playing
Right.
Hill, and that kind of boosted the ratings because everyone was going to watch and see how they did in that
Right.
situation.
what
And
was
like Liv showed out in that first Masters too. They had like 3
Yeah.
or 4 in the top 6 or something. Like,
I was just going to ask what that was. That did Brooks win that one or came in second?
second.
He came in second. He had the lead going into the last day, I think, and then he kind of faltered and Scotty won. But then he won. He won the next.
Rom
he won- or
Rom
Rom-
won.
Rom, yeah, that's right. But I think didn't Brooks
Koepka
won the next
PGA or whatever it was,
which
is almost funnier. Like the PGA sponsored major is the one that the Live person wins. Like,
yeah.
that one was pretty good.
Yeah. What was the match they played at Whistling Straits?
That was the
Couple
Ryder
years.
Cup.
That was the Ryder
Yeah,
Cup. Okay,
couple years
yeah.
ago,
Yep, I knew a couple people that went to that. They said that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that year where USA, I think, kind of kicked the shit out of Europe that year.
Yes,
So
doubled them up, I think,
Mm-hmm.
or close to it.
because it alternates US Europe each year, right?
Every
Yeah.
other year. So
Every
the
other-
Ryder,
every
the
2
Ryder
years, yeah.
Cups every 2 years, and yeah, they alternate between US and Europe. This year was in Rome, Rome, I think, wasn't it?
Yep.
Italy.
Italy. Yeah. So, well, I doubt they'll have it at Wisconsin. Actually, well, they just built a new is it TCP golf course in Madison?
TPC.
TPC. They're building a golf course in Madison on the east side by the airport. So maybe.
I don't know. It'll probably be a couple years before it's back in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I imagine the next couple venues are already scheduled out. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're probably pretty organized. I know
you would think.
Yeah, I know the AmFam tournament's moving to that one. That's moving from U Ridge to that new one on the east side there. So I want to say Sawgrass, but I don't think that's right.
2025 is at Bethpage Black.
Where's that at?
I think that's New York.
I'm not for sure.
I gotta
Let's take a
Google
break.
that real quick. Jeez. Karen. Yep, Farmingdale, New York.
All right. So not close.
No.
No.
Why you financing a trip to the?
No, I'm just saying.
Ryder Cup?
I mean, I was in golf when the Ryder Cup was in Wisconsin, but I didn't even see what ticket prices were. Just and I mean that was literally been a couple hour drive for us.
Yeah.
But
And 2027's in Ireland. How far out do they go, huh?
that's a little bit farther away.
Well, that's
That's
the,
where-
back in Europe one. So
That's where golf was
well,
invented.
2029's in Minnesota.
Shut
That's-
up.
so-
You suck. No one likes you on here.
2029 is the last one they got scheduled. But that
You
one's
said that's in-
Minnesota. That's close.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we'll put it in the calendar.
2029.
something to look forward to that we won't go to.
Well, I'd actually have 2033s also done, but not 2031 for some reason. But that one's in San Francisco. So
Hmm.
Well, shit,
No,
Brady,
well-
you like to travel. Maybe you can make it one of these times. And
I'd go back to San Francisco. That's a cool city.
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of should have looked into that, but whatever. We're busy. We're trying to. We got a golf
I'm
cart to
not.
build. We're trying to get par tabs done here. We got stuff cooking. Big things.
Yeah. Don't talk about the golf cart. We can't.
Well,
Can't do it anymore. Can't take it.
Yeah, can't take it.
Got headlights now.
Hey,
It's got headlights.
settle down. You
What
already,
did you say?
you already gave him too much now.
I did pressure wash the body this weekend, and there's a lot more. I cleaned a lot of the stuff that was growing on it off, but there's a lot more cracks in it than I thought originally before. But we'll get her fixed up. Was good, epoxy some aluminum underneath, and she's gonna be strong. By golly,
She looked pretty nice.
Strong like bull.
We did
Yeah,
go
and
to. Oh, go ahead.
I painted some parts. That's about it. That's all I got.
No,
That's
that
all we
was-
can.
That
talk
was worth
about.
it. I was gonna say, me and Brady went back to the back nine this weekend.
Ooh, who won?
Paul Simon. Not Cody. His score got rigged a lot. Technically, I came in last if you go by the scoreboard, but that was
Usually
fun.
what
We
people
did
go by.
3 hours again. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I haven't went yet. We've only had a couple weekends now where you could go golf, and then of course, typical Wisconsin, we get that hopefully last snowstorm that kind of ruined it there for this weekend. Although I saw Jordan, you went out though.
I did go out Saturday
Yeah.
afternoon.
It melted fast. I mean, it did. It,
It was-
left quick, but
There was still a fair amount of snow, like, where the sun doesn't hit, like in the shade of the trees and stuff. It was the course was a little soggy. It was a little windy on Saturday, but it was decent. Like me and
Where'd you go?
just Hickory Grove.
Ooh,
We just went 9 holes. Me and the old lady just went quick. I shot a 51. So nothing great, nothing too bad though.
that's the thing. I'm getting the itch so bad just to go. That's why we kind of arranged this weekend because like, come on, like let's just please straighten out so we can actually go out.
And that's what
Yeah, we
it was.
actually got the full 18 in this time, so that was nice.
That was true. Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Just the 3 of you.
yeah.
Or
Four
Four of
of
you.
us. Yeah, we. I don't know if I told you this, Blake, or not. We did. Or I think Brady sent you a picture. We did give them some par tabs to put on their desk. Now, given it's
on the bar.
on the bar, it's a simulator, which you're probably not using them maybe for that, but it's like,
But
hey,
you're
check
seeing
these
'em,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, people probably golf, when it's nice outside. So just let them check them out and see. So I don't know. We'll see what happens there.
Getting more eyes on them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying
Yep.
to anyway.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Right.
I actually, when we were at our buddies, because he said if he had upgraded his simulator, there is one where you could use the cards, as in, you could drop people with the farthest drive and minus strokes with the software. But so
Yeah.
it's doable on a simulator as well. But
I think if you were doing it on a simulator, it'd be more of a pain in the ass than it's worth.
Yeah, just messing around.
Not to like,
Change
not
things
not
out.
torpedo the idea, but I'm just saying that's a lot. Like in real life, it's so much easier. Whereas a sim, you got to take the time to, because it already goes like your hours go so fast.
Let me go into the options. Let me move this.
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
right.
But maybe these people can see them and then take them to the real golf course.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I
Simulator's
played
a good time
simulators.
though. I think it's a good way to kill a Friday night for sure.
I think Brady lives just to get when you
Interrupt
start
Blake.
talking.
Yeah,
Blake.
I
Like,
think
yeah.
Brady can't talk until somebody says 3 words, and then he has to put it into
It's like, oh, you were talking. How I got something to say.
It reminds me of The Hangover when Alan keeps interrupting. I want to say something. I need to say something.
I like
I'd like to
Grow
say
beard.
something.
I like the simulator too.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn it, Brady! Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
But
probably
anyway,
important.
no, probably not. But oh yeah, so if you haven't seen Full Swing yet, I don't think we spoiled anything. But well, technically it already happened if you watch TV, like golfing. So
I did need
Yeah.
to watch it. I just never, like you said, we're busy. A lot of stuff to do.
mhm.
A lot of
Well,
excuses.
we're getting ready for golf season, so we're practicing. Jordan's regripping clubs. We're doing a lot of stuff on the website, the golf cart. There's things in motion here, so
Yeah. Hopefully, it's a busy summer. Like,
Masters are coming up this week.
Now we just need the weather to
Yeah.
cooperate.
yeah.
It's supposed to be really nice this week and this weekend, I think.
Maybe make some TikToks. Maybe make some TikToks that push the product a little bit. Finally,
yeah, we're going to have to do some. We're definitely going to have to make some product videos this summer. So I might have a guy lined up for that.
Oh, did you get them from Fiverr?
No, just
Oh.
somebody I know that does marketing for a living. So
Oh, so
Alright,
I'm the specialist or coordinator. What am I?
you're the Twitter guy.
I do something.
Marketing coordinator, pusher, product guy.
Management.
Yeah, you are. No, you're business development coordinator. So
There we
yeah,
go.
you're in charge of talking to the people,
Oh boy,
doing the physical stuff.
I don't know.
Put your best
Yeah,
face forward, huh?
Yeah.
me and chat GTP.
You'll get those letters
something.
right someday.
Well, I've only used it once. It's something. Brady talks about it all the time, though. So you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I could see you trying to grease some palms out on the golf course. Just hey, get over here. I want to show you something.
So you want this? Huh?
Yeah,
No?
you do.
Okay.
Hey, you want a little something?
I still say like you need like I think like something that'd be worth the time and effort would be like a little triangle fold thing, like like bars have them sometimes with like their list of like beers or cocktails or whatever, and then it just sits by them like at a golf course and it just like shows what they are. Quick explanation of it. I mean, I realize the card kind of self-explains too, but gives them kind of a better breakdown, A, of how you could play, and like B, what it is. Or well, I guess the other way around, but you know what I'm saying? Like just people read shit at the bar. I'm always grabbing like the stuff up there and just reading it, Fuck you guys. You guys suck.
What shit are you reading at the bar?
I didn't even know he could read.
Oh my gosh. You don't get this title by not learning stuff.
I get what you're saying. I read coasters or whatever the hell's in front of me.
These
I
are all
guess.
good ideas, and everyone out there is thinking, like, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. And you guys are like, dead silent.
Nobody's saying that.
Someone's gonna hire you as a real product coordinator.
Management.
Something, yeah. Specialist.
Yeah.
I'm taking my ideas to a whole new podcast. It's going to be about management techniques and advertising.
I don't want to be on that one.
Golf cart building.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
Hey, it looks like you suck at golf. Would you be interested in these par tabs things?
It's really all it takes, probably.
Yep. So, well, that's all I got. Anybody got any other big news? I'm still waiting on rangefinders too from Vortex to put those
Yeah,
up. On the website.
see, I'm checking the site there. They're all out of stock.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna be probably May. They probably won't be here till May, but hot item.
Take 'em
Hot
off.
item.
Jump the gun. Shouldn't have put them on there till you had them in stock.
No, there's just little teasers out there. So,
Just like with this fucking golf cart.
that's gonna be.
That's what I
yeah.
think. Like, we just need to get that done as soon as possible. People can be disappointed.
Oh, well, if you were driving
Like,
around Alex's house on Saturday, you could have caught a little glimpse of it.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. Everyone that drove by was like, "What the fuck is that thing?" Like, it's like, I was like almost like I swear I saw a guy mouth it like, "What the hell is that?" To me, it's pretty. Given what the part Blake has is not on it, so yeah, it's kind of hard to picture what it is. But like looking at the front, you should have a pretty good idea of what that is. But I don't know. We just got something today that's going to make it pretty distinct. So
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
yeah,
Here we are again.
let's get off this.
All right. Well, thanks for hopping on, fellas.
See ya.
What now?
Later.
So, bye.